Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, I wish I could tell you that I was joking, but I am not, and I think you know that I am not. Guys, I bring you this. Nigerian governor appoints special assistant on unmarried women affairs. So yes, I kid you not, this is actually happening. Of course, the northern region, but then I say of course the northern region. This can happen anywhere else. We've had this instance in Imo State as well, something similar. Again, the headline, Nigerian governor appoints special assistant on unmarried women affairs. So now let's now see. The governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, has appointed a special assistant on women affairs. Unmarried Balaraba Ibrahim was appointed by the governor in a letter dated Tuesday, August the 4th. The Bauchi State governor joins the list of state leaders who have made unusual appointments. Balaraba Ibrahim has been appointed as the special assistant on women affairs unmarried to Bauchi State Governor Bala Abdul Kadir Mohammed. The appointment was disclosed by the secretary to the state government, Mohammed Sabiu Baba, in a letter dated Tuesday, August the 4th. According to the letter, Ibrahim's appointment takes immediate effect. The letter reads in part, I am pleased to convey the approval of His Excellency Senator Bala Abdulkadir Mohammed, CON, the Executive Governor of Bauchi State, for your appointment as Special Assistant Women Affairs Unmarried. The appointment is based on your knowledge, experience, and personal qualities of hard work, honesty, and absolute loyalty. So now let's now look at the reasons just for that appointment. Let's just pause briefly to look at that. It says the appointment is based on your knowledge. So what knowledge are we talking about? Obviously, she has to be a single woman if they're saying the appointment is based on her knowledge. So that knowledge then, because if you are being appointed as the minister of unmarried women, then surely you have to be unmarried, because then you can empathize more with their plight. So if you are unmarried and you are appointed as the minister of unmarried women affairs, I mean, this is a thing now. By the way, we have to pause and just reflect for a moment. This is what we are talking. Minister, not a minister, a special assistant. I keep calling it a minister. It's not a minister, certainly not a commissioner, but a special assistant. So a special assistant on unmarried women affairs. So if you are at that position, then if you get married, surely that nullifies that appointment almost instantaneously, because of course, if you are then married, you can't then empathize anymore with the plight of an unmarried woman. Or do you then go back to your back experience? Because of course they are saying the appointment is based on your knowledge, experience, and personal qualities of hard work, honesty, and absolute loyalty. So the absolute loyalty, of course, is effectively saying that she's there to serve as a foot soldier for the governor and to serve no other function outside of that. There's just no understanding outside of that understanding for that particular proviso. Absolute loyalty. So let's carry on, see what else it has to say. I would expect you to utilize these qualities in facing the challenges of your office to facilitate the attainment of our collective goal and the expectation of our electorate. So let's just pause again, because there's going to be a lot of pausing, I imagine, in this rather ludicrous thing that we're contending with. It says, I would expect you to utilize all the, yes, of course, you utilize all your qualities in the challenges facing your office. So what challenges exactly? Is she going to go around Bauchi State and round up all of the unmarried women and put them under DSS custody until they get a husband? Or is he going to take men round and then start querying women as they are passing by if they are married or not, and then hand them? I don't know how this works, but then of course it makes no sense, as you'd expect. It goes on to say, in facing the challenges of your office to facilitate the attainment of our collective goal. So what is their collective goal exactly? Is there a preponderance? Is there an over-exaggeration of unmarried women in Bauchi State to the point that it is a concern for governance? Or what is the equation? What are the data? What is the statistic backing this up? What are the numbers? What data flow has led to the creation of this office? What concerns have been raised by the women in Bauchi that has necessitated this position to be created? Because of course this is just absolute madness. Not a minister, I keep saying a minister, it's not a minister, a special assistant for women, unmarried women affairs. I mean, have you heard such a thing? It's just beyond belief. Let's carry on. Actually, let's just take it from the top of that paragraph again, just so that it flows through. I would expect you to utilize all these qualities in facing the challenges of your office to facilitate the attainment of our collective goal and the expectation of our electorate. The governor tasked Ibrahim to utilize all her qualities in facing the challenges of the office that just goes on to repeat. Nigerian governors are no strangers when it comes to making unusual appointments or the number of aides. So that's the number of aides that they have, which is just friends and family, all of their relatives from the villages that don't have a job. They just pile them up into the state house, which is effectively how the Nigerian governance operates. We carry on. Back in December 2017, the then governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, so yes, this is where I was hoping we would land on, and you know, of course, where we're going with this one. Back in December 2017, the then governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, appointed his biological sister, Ogechi Ololo, as Commissioner of Happiness and Couples Fulfillment. So now it is a competition now, and you guys are the judges for this particular competition. Which is more ludicrous, the special assistant for unmarried women, or the commissioner for happiness and couples fulfillment? So I'm not quite sure if there's a winner in that equation, because I think they are both losers. But who loses the more? Which one is the more ludicrous of the two? Because it scrambles the brain, some of the things. And this is you know, all of these offices that they create, this lady now will get a car, you know. This person that has been appointed as the special assistant on unmarried women, she will get a car, she will get a driver, she will get an office, she will get a secretary in that office, she will get aides. So we're talking about a staff strength of about 5 to 7 people, about 4 to 7 people to enable her carry out whatever function that they have identified for that office. She will get all of these mobilization fees, she will get expenses. So we're talking about what, a package of some, so like a 30, 40, 50 million naira for this office that has been created, in terms of the staffing, in terms of our expenses, in terms of our wages. We're even talking probably more than that, just for the governor's girlfriend to be close by him saying that she has a job. This is really the ridiculousness that we're contending with. So let's just round it off. Actually, let's take it just from the top of that Okorocha bit again. Back in December 2017, the then governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, appointed his biological sister, Ogechi Ololo, as Commissioner for Happiness and Couples Fulfillment. Ololo was amongst 27 commissioners and 27 transition committee chairmen for the 27 local government councils in the state, sworn in by the governor on Monday, December 4, 2017. Before her new appointment, she served as the governor's deputy chief of staff and special advisor on domestic matters. So special advisor on domestic matters, is she rather going to be telling him how to, or when it is his wife's turn to, you know, to get the bulla line, or I laugh, but it is actually quite sad what is going on within the Nigerian space. Is there any more that this has to offer, or should we just end it there? Actually, let's just end it there, because it's not really a Rochas Okorocha narrative. It is a narrative of Bauchi State and this their governor Bala Mohammed, and this now him giving his girlfriend a job worth 50 to 70 million naira annually. Conversations in the comment section. Have you ever heard anything more ludicrous? That is the question. What is your answer? Come share thoughts. But before you do that, Click on the red subscribe button so it turns grey. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Then come tell me now who the winner is, Rochas Okorocha or this governor of Bauchi State. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.